Okay, we are back in session. No action as a result of exec.
Okay.
And let's move on to your list. Minutes?
May 27 joint and May 28 general.
Move it.
Moved by Fishback,
Second.
seconded by Sutton. Any questions or corrections of those minutes? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carried.
Claims, and I didn't see if the payroll sheet went in there.
Yes.
I didn't see it either. All right, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Just a second. There was not, I just...
Yeah, it's all that stuff.
It's the reams. Okay, sorry about that. And then, HR report.
Move.
Moved by Feldheim, seconded by Fishback. Questions on the HR report? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carries.
Resolution designating vote center locations for the June 6th election. The Ramcota is under construction, and they're not booking anything from May until July 1. So we're going to have that vote center at Primrose Gym on 8th Avenue there. And then American had a conflict for us. And so, do you remember in the mall, the Payless Shoe, okay, past Shenanigans there? And so that area is where we'll use on the east side of town. And in our advertisements, we'll tell people to use the entrance west of Cole rather than referencing Shenanigans or Payless Shoes, that they'll know that entrance west of Cole, down the hall to the left.
Shenanigans hasn't been there for how many years?
Yeah, if they're new to town, they're not gonna know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
Everybody on Coles though.
I know, they know where Coles is now. So and we'll redo this resolution for 18. This is just a one-time thing
For the city
for
school.
this city school election.
Okay. I move.
Moved by Feldheim.
Second.
Seconded by Hanson. Questions on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carries.
Okay, weed board appointments.
Dumb question, didn't we do that a couple weeks ago?
I had it on my list and forgot to ask
okay.
for the motion.
Well, I remember starting to
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
packet.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'll move it.
Okay, I forgot.
It's all
to
like
look.
Groundhog's Day, I thought
Second.
didn't we already do this?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay.
Who was the
Motion
second?
carries.
I did.
Okay, leases. There's, personal property lease with Aberdeen Chamber, Master Gardeners for the Home Arts, and First Gen Adventist Church for the youth camp.
Move.
Moved by Feldheim.
Second.
Seconded from Sutton. Questions on the leases? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carries.
There was a request from Derek to have a change fund. This is different than a petty cash. Petty cash is like the sheriff's office has. If they're transporting a prisoner, they will give them cash so they can buy the inmate lunch. And then occasionally, if their money is drawn down, then they voucher to replenish it. Where a change fund is just to make change.
Right.
And a while back, the treasurer's office, they talked to me about it, and I completely spaced out that we needed board action to do it. But they were having trouble with, their change fund was at $3,800, and they would like to bump it to $5,000. And so the motion in there would be to amend the treasurer's change fund from $3,800 to $5,000 and establish a Brown County Fair change fund for $500.
Gotcha. So anytime you go to either of those two departments, that amount's going to be in there in some
Yes,
fashion.
and we spot check it,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll make that motion.
Motion from Sutton. Second. Second from Kisley. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carries.
Okay, approve and authorize the chair to sign the Stop Violence Against Women Act grant application. And there's a second document it's a memorandum of commitment where it's just, you're agreeing to participate with other agencies and, watch the protocols on domestic violence and watch those and follow them. Actively participate in sharing information about domestic violence and be actively involved in the establishment of goals, assure training on domestic violence, just that type of things that go with the grant
So
application.
no money involved, just,
We're asking for money with the actual grant, and this is just a
that's how we
supplemental.
use it?
Yeah.
Okay, I move it.
Moved by Hanson,
Second.
seconded by Fishback. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Authorized advertising, it'd be Brown County Ordinance 108. This amends Title 4 zoning, Chapter 423.
Basically, that's just saying that after 2 years, you have to get a new permit if you don't have your work done. So that these open-ended ones close at some point.
I'll move it.
Moved by Sutton,
Second.
seconded by Feldheim. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Earlier this year, we had informed you about the current e-poll book company canceling our contract, and we have since visited with Paul and different vendors. We've decided it'd be the best interest of the county to just rent them for this election. And the company, it's Everyone Counts. They've demonstrated their e-poll books. I think when Brandon was here that day, several of you went back and looked at it. Well, this agreement is to rent 9 e-poll books for the June 6th election.
What's the cost?
They're $650 apiece.
$5,000 some dollars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
About $5,800, if I remember
Yeah.
right.
Where are they to
And-
buy them? Just out of curiosity.
To buy them? Well, it depends, or if you buy the whole unit, it's like $1,200 apiece, or if you get the refurbished ones, they're cheaper, but until
Can we
we...
rent to own if we like them?
Probably.
Like, they'll
I
put it
mean,
towards it, maybe?
yeah, one thing about this, we only need 9 this year. Next
Okay.
year, we need 34 for
Sure.
the big elections, because we're only opening the 3 vote centers with just the city school election, no rurals.
Gotcha.
So there'll be 3 units at each vote center, because the way they've tweaked Total Vote, which is our registration system with the state, we can access all the numbers and everything on our computers, so we don't have to have an office one.
Okay. Any
Then, by budget time, and next year, we'll have to decide what we're going to do for the long haul.
You're not getting these poll books from Moscow, are you?
No, no way.
Alright, so
Vladimir
$650
special.
per unit, 9 units for $5,850 is what we're...
And they come, they set them up, they are here during the election, make sure they're all interconnected.
And if we were to buy, it would be like 10,800.
Yeah.
And they're compatible with everything that we
No,
need them
that 9
for.
units,
Yes,
I understand.
We're paying half the price for what they are,
Right.
for
So
renting
why don't we
them.
buy those and then,
Well, that's why
Buy
my
the
next
rest.
question is, if we buy the 9 units, and the election for 18, are we able to get the same units, are they compatible? Is that what your thoughts are? Are you trying this out first, or,
We want to try this.
okay, that's, I
Yeah.
guess is why I was wondering what...
Before we got burned once, I don't want to get burned again.
okay.
Yeah, and these units, Kathy's in the process of taking all the vote information off of the current ones we have so that Paul can reconfigure them for, they had mentioned 4-H and any other department, because we own these.
Could, I know this agreement is already, drafted, but could we go back and renegotiate, saying that we will pay this rental fee, but have that applied towards the purchase of those 9 if
I
it
can
works?
ask them.
That'd be good.
That way,
Good
we're
idea.
getting credit for what we're the
Right.
rental fee, towards the purchase of those 9 at least.
And you've had a chance to see if they work and everything's compatible with your office and what you wanna
Yes.
do with them.
Yeah.
The problem is, this includes all the licensing, all the support.
Election setup, data center installation and preparation, voter database, record mapping, elect
All
At
the
least, at
reports
least
where-
that part of the lease payment that goes towards the machines, if they'll credit us back, it's not money wasted then.
Right, okay, I'll ask them
Then
before,
just put that off for now.
okay,
Okay.
we have to do it fairly quickly.
Have to do it next week probably.
Yep, okay, we can do that next week. Okay, operating transfers effective March 31st. I should have done this last week, but I didn't realize that 2 different departments were out of cash. So the operating transfers would be effective March 31st. Emergency management for $156,753.55, and that's the total amount budgeted in 17 for the operating transfer. And road and bridge, $2,202,820.61, and this leaves $2 million to transfer later in the year.
Move 'em.
Moved by
Second.
Fishback, seconded by Hanson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
The treasurer's quarterly interest report.
Move.
Second.
Moved by Feldheim, seconded from Sutton. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
And there was a fair contract.
Move it.
Moved by Sutton,
Second.
second from Fishback. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Okay, let me check on payroll.
Okay. Do you wanna go through, do you have anything,
Yeah, a
Gary?
couple things. A couple weeks ago, I talked to you about Cliff Rhodes doing a class for Diane Lear at T Court. He was planning on charging, you were asking about the amount, and he was planning on charging $50 per hour for 2 hours per month, so, to teach law to those kids.
Lawyer fee.
When do they hold that? During the day or evenings
It
or?
varies, yeah.
Can we
He
get
generally
names on these
evenings.
sometime?
Oh, yeah.
That's why it'd be after
I can tell you
hours.
what they are.
I know, but it'd be nice to...
Weed and Pest plans on starting again April 10th. Chris just wanted to mention that the workers will be going back there April 10th, and then Sue Gates lost her mower out at the granary, and Toby from Bill Gates has said he'd be interested in doing that with our equipment if you're open to that. So.
And he went and looked, have you talked to him today?
Not today, I
He
have
changed his
not.
mind.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh,
He went out there and
okay.
looked at it and said it's
Too much?
a lot, yeah.
All
There's a
right,
lot out
well,
there.
that takes care of that, that's all I had.
Have to
And
find
Judy was
somebody.
in earlier, she's putting together,
The bid,
bids
yeah, I gave her
back,
some
so.
information to try and do that, so. All right, sounds good.
Okay. What is fine?
Payroll?
It's going around.
Okay.
I'll move it.
Motion from Hanson,
Second.
second from Sutton. Any questions on the payroll
And claims,
and claims?
yeah.
Move.
Second.
Is that-
No,
We got
Oh,
it.
that can be included?
That's
Okay.
it, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're on.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Reminder, equalization is next week, 10 a.m. is county, 11:30 consolidated. With your city meetings, you get next week off, but then you've got 3 weeks in a row. The 17th and 24th and May 1st.
Okay. Thanks for sending those reminders.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And it looks like we've got an invitation, if everybody saw that, to a community needs assessment stakeholder meeting. That's gonna be April 26th, 7 to 8:30.
What was that again? I'm sorry.
It's an invitation to a community needs assessment stakeholder meeting. They're gonna be talking with Mid-Continent and NBC about networks and how we're gonna handle that in the years to come. There's 2 open meetings, Wednesday, the 26th of April from 7 to 8:30, and Thursday, April 27th from 9 to 10:30 at the Aberdeen Public Safety Building. So they saw that. Anything else? All right, anything from the folks in attendance? All right, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move.
Moved by Feldheim, seconded by Fishback, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries, will be adjourned.
You guys know Roy Fulford, don't you?